Right, welcome back. Today we're actually playing another tournament. This is this is one of these late night rapid tournaments. And it's actually round two because my round one opponent didn't actually show up. And I see my opponent isn't actually connected. Uh yeah, I hope he shows up and plays at some point. If not, I guess we can do like some tactics first. I don't know. Also keep an eye on this game obviously if he does come back later. In the meantime, I think we can play some tactics for sure. Alright, let's go for some tactics, why not? So open another tab, and yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on this tab, and in the meantime, I'm gonna do some puzzles. Why not? Okay, so yeah, just some puzzles. White to move, it's a crazy position. I mean, most of the Lee Chess puzzles are crazy positions. Let's see, why can't I take AB7? That's my first question. What happens after AB7? Oh, obviously want a queen, yeah. What does he even do? Well, he can't stop it with his rook, right? That doesn't make any sense. So, a rook h3 looks absurd. I mean, just king takes h3, right? I mean, the only check that black has, there's some sort of queen d7. No, that doesn't work. Oh, a takes b7, rook takes b2, right. That's actually nice. So v8 queen, he goes queen takes v8. Okay. Right, so that's his idea. So, yeah, rook takes b2 is the idea. If I play ab7, rook b2, queen a8, check, king f7, do you have a way to do things? I don't see how we continue though. I want to do something about this. The rook's actually kind of loose as well, but I don't know how we can ever do anything about it. Yeah. Yeah, we don't even have a check there, so opponent's still not here, so in the meantime we are going to do more tactics. Try to finish this one up. AB7, rook b2. So maybe we need some thing to do about that. Can we play something like b4? Is that too much? So rook d1, I'm going to play ab7. Something along those lines. Or is b3 a better move? Is b4 maybe rook b2? I don't know whether what I'm saying makes any sense. This is quite a crazy position, I gotta say. Yeah, I still find it very strange that AB rook v2 is not possible to, it's not possible to win that. Yeah, it's just not possible. Yeah, I don't really have, like, none of my forcing moves work there. I mean, yeah, I also don't want to play rook b3 because queen takes f4, king h1, and I guess then rook takes h3 is possible, right? Yeah, g takes queen e4 check. And there's rook takes h3 back. I don't know what I'm talking about. Kind of drunk at this point. Actually, what do you do against rook b3, queen f4, king h1? Because I'm threatening queen a8, rook b7, yeah? This is so weird. It's like so many moves look good. b3 looks good, b4 looks good. This is just a strange position. Okay. Don't really get what this one is about. I guess it's about queening the pawn without allowing some sort of rook b2. That would be what I think it's about. Okay. I mean, b3 looks like the most natural, yeah? Just to threaten a takes b7. What does black do against that? Queen b6. Rook b6. Because rook d1 surely has to be the idea, right? Rook d1, ab7 though. How do you even deal against that? I don't know how you even deal with that move. What does he even do against v3? d3 I can take. Is this some sort of queen move? Don't know. What does he even do against b3? I'm gonna try it. I don't really see what it's supposed to do against it. b3, rook takes. Can I like set up some sort of rook h3? Yeah, I don't even see how that would be possible. Is it possible to go rook a2 after b3? Maybe that's the way. b3, rook a2. So yeah, now I have to play queen b7. And then maybe you move your queen somewhere, let's say to a5, and okay, now you're threatening e1. So maybe that's the key, yeah? Rook a2 is the defensive idea. Well, if rook a2 is the defensive idea, then b4 also doesn't work, yeah? It's rook a2. So maybe I have to play rook b3, queen f4, king h1. And well, the idea is if rook d1, now I have just queen a8 check, king f7, rook takes b7. I think I'm just winning there because I have some sort of check on the 8 ranks. King e6, I have, for instance, queen e8. King d6, queen e7, mate, something like that. And yeah, I mean, I don't see what he's supposed to do against these mating threats. Maybe he can play something like b5. But then I guess I can just give a check on a8, king f7, and I think just rook f3 should be... No, but then he can take and rook h3, king g2, e1. Wow. This is not easy. This is really not easy, this. Wow. Rook b3, queen f4, king h1, b5, yeah. b5 to stop the rook from coming in. It's such an interesting position. Sure. I mean, b4 has that added advantage of some sort of rook a2, queen b7, and now he doesn't have queen a5. So that is one added advantage. But let's say you just play something like queen d8. Like, how great is that? Yeah, I'll play a7. Maybe he plays something like queen f8. I still can't queen, yeah? Like, how good even is that? I'm not so convinced, actually. Although it looks pretty good. Yeah, I can just push b5, maybe. Actually, it looks pretty good. Honestly, I don't know. Let's just play b4. It's probably wrong. Is it b3 then? No, that's b3. But all three of my candidates are wrong. Well, this is a crazy one then. AB7, rook b2. But I have nothing there, yeah? This is a funny one. Do I keep like queen a8 and then queen b7? But then he takes and rook b2. What is this? I guess I give it check first, right? Oh, and then a7. Right, that's the way. And then like queen b8 or something. Oh, that's a nice one. It actually isn't that hard, but I assume it's a hard move, yeah? Okay, we won this game, so I guess it's just another like 10 more minutes before our next game. Okay, hopefully we at least make some sense of this one. Okay, this one is interesting. I guess he wants some sort of check. Queen f1, that's his threat, yeah. Yeah, queen f1, queen f2 is the big threat. Obviously, we have our trumps like this pawn on g6, which is very nice. But, I mean, we have a check on f7. That's one thing we have as well. And then king h8. Now, how do we even continue there? That's the question. I could take queen e7, but then he starts to, deliver his nasty checks. Queen f1 check, queen f2 check. No, 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 no. Maybe I can play a move like knight d2. That I think stops all these nasty checks. But he will both queen c7 or something, yeah? I guess what? I don't see anything else after knight d2. I feel like I should go knight d2 either now or like after queen f7. I'm not sure it makes a difference. I also have like weird ideas like knight g5, but don't really believe in that. I don't even see what the threat is for such a move. Yeah, he can't take it, but that's maybe he can just HG, yeah. So then, I mean, it doesn't really make much sense, does it? If knight d2, he goes queen c7. Check. And I've got nothing. I've just got nothing, yeah? Okay. This is a weird one. Can it be some prophylactic move like king h2? But then he still goes queen c7, yeah? He still goes queen c7. This is a funny one. It's a very funny one. This is very strange. I'm thinking, can I like sort of deflect the queen somehow and then like threaten this queen s7 idea? But I don't see how it can work. His queen is going back to c7 pretty much regardless of what I do, right? That's the gist of the matter. Actually, wait a second. I have an idea. Let's say I play king h2. Okay, so his idea is obviously now queen f1 makes 0 sense. Or does it make 0 sense? Maybe he can still play queen f1, but I play knight d2, yeah? Yeah, I guess it makes 0 sense. He can't do anything, and next move I play queen f7, queen e7. So okay, let's just work on the assumption that it makes no sense. Then well, I'm actually not so sure about that. Let me think of it. But let's say queen f1 makes no sense. He plays queen c7. Now I play queen f7 check, king h8. Now I'm going bishop c1. And I want to play bishop h6. That's a massive threat. And I don't see what he can do against that. He doesn't have any ways to exploit my slightly loose queen. If he plays queen d8, he's one move short. I'm going to sack on h6 right away. G takes g7. So king h2 seems to make a lot of sense. And that's one reason also I don't like the move of I don't like the move knight d2 because I don't get bishop c1. I mean, knight h2 also does the same thing, but after queen c7, I don't have bishop c1 because it's a check on c1. So thinking king h2, queen f1 is probably the move he has to try here. So the idea being knight d2, he plays something like queen e2. So he has queen h5 check ideas. My ideas, and the idea is that, okay, after I check on f7, king h8, yeah, I don't really have a great follow-up. Because if I take on e7, well, he can take on f2. That's the thing. Although, is that actually... Oh, wait, when the line goes on, yeah. King h3, queen e3 check. Some sort of longer line like that. But I feel like... Yeah, I don't think this is getting anywhere. I feel like he'll get at least a perpetual. Maybe more. Don't know what the move is. I probably need to get this done soon. Well, I have like 3 more minutes, I guess, looking at these games. I'd like to get it done. King h2. So I guess he has to try some like queen f1. He can play queen e2 as well. I just realized. I'm not sure which one is stronger. Maybe queen a2 might even be stronger. Because I can't move the knight. It's going to be queen h5. Okay, bear with me on this. This looks a bit mad. But king h2, queen f1 check. Queen f1, king g3. So my idea is that you have no check here. You go queen h1, you're threatening like literally nothing. And now I have a very clear threat of taking this, yeah? If bishop e2, I can just go queen f7, queen e7, and you're dead. Should we just go for it? Let's go for it. No, that's not right. It was too brilliant, wasn't it? Not knight d2 either. Is it knight h2? No, it's not. No, maybe I need to check first and then king h2. Is that the way? No, it's not. I'm trying to be too brilliant, right? Or something. Knight d2, no? Now knight h2, and then queen c7. Oh, I play knight g4 and I take here. Right, I didn't realize that this was an idea. Okay. This is smart. And let's have a look at this game. Why wasn't actually king h2 working? It's probably because of something smart. Yeah. Oh, by the way, why isn't knight h2 working on the spot? Oh, I didn't realize bishop e8 was. Yeah, okay, that was dumb. Of course, bishop e8 is a threat, yeah. Pretty dumb. Okay, so I needed to check first. Okay, let's say this. Let me try to get my idea now with king h2. Why doesn't this work? Now queen f1, yeah, and if king g3. Oh, right, and his takes and queen g6, right. Okay. Yeah, it just fails. Okay. So everything I said was total nonsense. Okay, that's a good sign. It's a great sign for next tournament. Yeah, okay. These were hard tactics, though. It was not an easy tactic for sure. That was a nice example, though. It's nice. Knight h2 and knight g4, which I didn't realize was an idea. Hmm. Well played, Lee Chess. Well played. Well, I mean, next round's gonna be interesting. There is some strong players, so I'll take it easy. A little bit of a rest, and I'll be back very soon for next round, I guess. In just a minute or so, I guess. Alright, we are back. Okay, Bintang Khas. Guess is Indonesian. Let's see. Okay, now F3. B6. Okay. It's only 1 second increment, so. Okay. H6. Okay, okay. This guy is just trolling a little bit. Interesting. Very interesting. Right. Let's play Queen C2 and go for E4. That's the principal way to do it, of course. Oh, if I do E4, bishop B4, E5, he can go knight E4, I'll go bishop D3. Something along those lines. That looks like an interesting way to play. Let's do it. We gotta play principal right now that he's played such a line. Yeah, it's gotta go bishop b4. All the other moves sort of don't make any sense, right? So, yeah. Just gotta do it. Gonna just jam e5. I could go bishop d3 as well. I'm not sure whether... Nah, I feel like it's gotta be e5, right? But then knight e4. Bishop d3. Yeah, knight c3, b3, bishop e7. I'm thinking this bishop d3 make more sense because now I'm actually threatening e5. He's gonna win quite a bit of material. He doesn't have time for d6 as far as I'm concerned. Let's go bishop d3 actually. Now e5 is a big threat. He takes bishop takes, I'm taking with the pawn, of course. Oof. Castles. Okay. Very provocative. e5 is going to play knight e8. Okay. Yeah, I guess we should just... Maybe, we shouldn't be too... We shouldn't get too carried away. We should just play something normal, like castles or something. Later we can decide what we're gonna do. But okay, castles he's probably gonna take and then like play d6 or something. It doesn't look too bad for him. That being said, I'm not sure we have anything immediate that could be like just misplaying, honestly. We play some sort of e5 is obviously principal. It's gonna play knight e8. And then I'm not sure how we're supposed to continue. Yeah, I don't really see a great way to continue our attack there. Could play something like h4, but I don't know. Doesn't feel quite right, does it? We've got start pointed towards the king, so I'm wondering whether like a move like g4 makes any sense. Let's try with g5 and takes bishop g5, some sort of idea like that. You know what? The more I'm looking at it, the more it's starting to look like an interesting idea. I could, of course, be just drawing g4, knight g4, g1, f5. What is that? Yeah, I don't know. It's I also find it a bit hard to believe that that works. I also don't want a castle. I'm a bit like confused as to what I should do. G4, knight, G4, G1, F5. No, that just can't work, can it? Or can it? let's say I play h3. Okay, he plays knight f6 back, yeah? Bishop h6, and he just defends rook f7. Then I have knight e5, yeah? Am I talking myself into this? Yeah, yes, I am. You know what? You only leave once, right? Let's do it. Is this a good move? Probably not, but you know, for the content, let's just do it, right? Knight takes, I'm gonna go rook g1. I mean, it's not like it's completely unfounded or anything. We have a lot of pieces aiming towards the black king, and if I can get g5, that would be huge. Yeah, to open up some lines to attack his king. That would be massive. Of course, it will take some time, of course, for me to get the attack through, but I'm gonna castle queenside is a g file. So I think he sort of has to take, for better or for worse. He must take this. Probably for the better, actually. Actually, it's rook g1, queen f6 possible. Maybe that's actually pretty strong. It's more than possible, yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure about the objective values of this move. Okay. He just goes d5. Wow, okay. So cd, ed, e5. Maybe he's thinking of playing knight e4. Oh. You know, actually, the more I'm looking at it, the more I'm thinking actually that this is probably a very good move. I don't know, move g4 is a bit premature. Which it probably is, let's be honest. To be perfectly honest, it feels kind of premature. Alright, let's take it. Does feel a bit much, you know. You don't play knight e4. Which is, I think, the right way to play. Okay, what do we do? We just like simple bishop e3 or something. Then I'm wondering where to put my king, that's the issue. I'm actually seriously wondering where do I put my king. If I play bishop d2, he won't. There's no question about it. He'll take knight takes d2. And yeah, it's nice to get rid of that knight. But okay, queen d2. He can play some player f6. You know, maybe we'll just do that, yeah. The knight on e4 feels very strong, and I feel like I just want to get rid of it. It feels a bit too strong to tolerate, honestly. So, yeah. Can't tolerate it. Gotta get rid of it, right? Ooh. Wow. Really? Really? It's opening up this diagonal. So knight e4 de, bishop e4, yeah? Really? This guy. Okay, let's take bishop takes, but I don't think that does anything. Just d takes e4, and if I take on b4, he takes on f3. So I guess I'll play knight takes e4. He has to play d takes e4. Now, do I have some... I think I have some move like bishop c4 check and bishop takes b5. I'm not sure whether that's stronger than what we have in the game, though. I'm not sure. Could well be, though. That is stronger than bishop takes e4. Bishop e4, bishop d2, knight d2. That also looked pretty strong, but I think bishop c4 is actually stronger. Not take on b4. I just realized it's only 1 second. I need to play faster. Because 1 second it's not much. We know this from Title Tuesday already. 1 second is not enough. It's really not enough. Let's grab this guy. I'll take the rook. Does he have some compensation? Yeah, he maybe does, but how much is the question. I don't think he has full compensation for sure. Let's take that guy. Queen f8, surely. Castle seems like a logical move. Maybe he plays knight c6, maybe. Maybe it takes first and then knight c6. Oh, I just realized you can take it. No, you can't do that. I can play queen d2 and he gets back where I mated, so... You know, definitely cannot do that. He will play something like knight c6, I guess. That would be the question, what do we do? I think we gotta push it, right? Otherwise, queen f4 is gonna take that. I feel like I need to keep this passed pawn. Can lose some stuff, but I gotta keep the passed pawn alive. So knight b4, I think I can just go queen g6. Okay, I was just gonna say, I'm gonna play queen g6. No, that's queen f4. Yeah, typical. We just say something and realize, oh, it doesn't work. But let's say I go queen c3. Oh, but queen c3 looks a bit dodgy though. Let's say no. Let's say I go queen d2. Here's queen c5. So maybe I have to go queen c3 after all. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Queen f4 check. I've rook d2. I think everything seems to be defended at this moment. He can't take on a2. Bishop defends it. He's creating some threats, I have to say, but I think I'm still defending for now. It's definitely a bit unnerving though. It's getting quite cold. I'm gonna turn off the air conditioning. Bishop e4. Wow. Okay, so now queen f4 is serious, yeah? Now it's a serious. So is it? Let's say I play a3, queen f4, I'll go queen e3. Or like queen d2, something like that. Let's do that actually. So I want to see where he goes with the knight. I want to kick the knight back to some sort of a less aggressive square, if that's possible. Hence this move for a3. Knight c6, I bishop d3. That should solve all my issues. Other than that, I don't see what he does. He's gonna do something now, or he's gonna lose. Queen f4 check, queen d2. There's simply no good discovery, as far as I can see. I mean, the knight checks don't do anything, so as far as I can see, that is just completely winning. And if he moves, maybe he plays something like a5. That could make sense, just to play a5 here. Then maybe I go rook e1 then. Because I can't take AB, I think, because of AB. Actually, maybe I can take AB and some sort of queen e3. It's a bit risky, but how is that actually? It's actually so scary. One thing about these Indonesians, though, they are very tricky in tactics. I'm thinking, can I do some centralizing with like queen e5? That looks pretty strong. It stops all of his ideas, and now actually AB is a threat, so I hope this isn't hanging something, but if it's not, I think it's almost certainly a good move. Probably should go faster now. I'm a bit short of time. More like very short of time. But there's still 1 second increment. I'm not gonna get flagged or anything yet. But no, I might want to go a bit faster. Guess he'll drop his bishop back to h7 or something. I'm not sure whether I can take. Really not sure. Could well be that it's just some sort of bluff, yeah. Could well be that that's the case. Maybe I can go e7 in that case. Queen e8 and then go rook d8. Then we force everything off and then I play a takes b4 and just sort of claim we're a piece up or something. Not piece up, a rook up. Which is probably an accurate claim in that position. Maybe it is to put the bishop on g6 just to stop this pawn going. That, yeah, even that it's probably not very good for him. Just e7 again. I can do the same thing actually, I think. So I don't know what he does. I think it's just winning. He's obviously looking for every last chance, as he should be. I will do the same. Bishop g6, there we go. So my plan was to go e7. Again, double checking, not blundering anything. Oh. And now my plan was to go rook d8. Maybe I take AB first. Does that make any sense? There's queen a4 there. Now go rook d8. Then that mates for sure, right? Guess I'll take AB, right? And now I'll play rook d8. Don't think I'm missing anything. And if I'm not, then this is just an easy win. It's not much to say, really. Queen 8, rook d7, check, king d2. There's not a single check left, right? Rook d7. Does he have any other check from any other square? Don't think he does. Let's do it. Rook d7, check, king d2, finish. Yes, there we go. Okay, 3 out of 3. First 2 games were walkovers, so as you can imagine, our tiebreak is actually pretty bad. But that's alright. We'll take whatever win we can get, obviously. I mean, it's not too bad. There are obviously guys with better tie breaks than us, but you know, it's not too bad for sure. Yeah. I mean, can't really ask for too much given that I have like 2 walkovers. And these guys' games probably not getting counted, yeah. Like, I don't know whether these guys are actually in the tournament or not. I don't think they are. Some might be late, but I think most of them aren't even in the tournament. There's one guy with like 2 seconds. This one is gonna be, it's gonna be a difficult defense, this. I don't even believe him. So Rook, he could have, think he could have taken this. Wow. I mean, with 1 second, I mean, Shooting Stars are a pretty good bullet player, so. Yeah, wow. This is epic. He's like, he's making things difficult with 2 seconds. It's quite impressive, honestly, but I I find it hard to believe he can survive just 1 second. But Rook D1 doesn't work, yeah. There's still checks. You just give checks non-stop. I think it's a draw, oddly enough. Wow, he's even playing for a win. It's just remarkable. Rook D1 though. See, playing for a loss. Yeah, I think he's playing for a loss, yeah. Push the pawn to E2, King D6. Yeah, but how do you make progress, yeah? You can't even cross the D file. It's just a draw. It's a funny one, yeah. Black King can't cross the D file, that's why. That's funny. Yeah. No way to make progress here. Yeah. Alright, back to the tournament, I guess. That's 1 game ongoing. It's a rook. No. I thought I was gonna say it's a rook endgame, but well, it is, but one side's a rook up. This is not particularly close, is it? Yeah, okay. So go back, take a quick break, and we're back very soon. So yeah, don't go anywhere. Alright, we are back, and opponent is Sahidi Samir. Pretty strong player. So, okay, good. At least facing some strong guys this tournament. That's good. Don't expect to get a prize, so... Okay, I've already forgot on my theory in this line, so... C3. I remember here the line was supposed to be like knight f6. Something along those lines, yeah? Rook e1, castles, e5, knight d5. No, I think it was d4. Yeah, castles d4. That was the line. And there is some like theory here, long theory line. Okay. H3. Yeah. I already don't know what the right way to do it, to play is. Is it something like d5? Don't know. d5, e5, knight e7, d4. No, that doesn't feel like the right way to play this. What is the right way to play this? I'm not sure. Do I just go like queen v6? I guess he just drops bishop f1 there, yeah? Probably not intending to take that knight. This is funny. This is very funny. If I go d6, he'll go d4 takes, and that's what he wants, yeah? This is weird. This is very weird. And e5 is certainly not the right way to do this. So now I'm not so sure what I'm supposed to do. Should probably like recheck my lines here. That I think would be the wise thing to do. Yeah. Let's play d6. We don't know what to do, we just play d6, right? But I have to say, this feels like a very nice version for white. It has to be a nice version for white, right? Knight c3. Yeah, fair enough. This feels like a very nice position for white. I don't know. I don't really like my position at this point. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really like it. It's not much else to say. e5, d5, knight d4. I can play knight d4, ed, queen d4. I don't have any way to exploit this. Is that knight e4 though? Maybe there's knight e4 at the end of that line. So maybe I can go e5 after all. Then maybe e5 he just goes bishop e3 and it's like ignores me. Maybe that's the way he does it. Yeah, ed, knight d4. Knight takes, bishop takes. Something along those lines. Maybe that's just what it does. It feels unpleasant for me. Still okay, I have some trumps. I can hit his pawn on e4, I guess. At least it's better than allowing some sort of like d5, some sort of e5 and having my knight chase back to oblivion, right? Okay, yeah, I was gonna say I didn't understand that, but I guess I do now. He just wants to take the pawn and it makes sense, right? Just like take the pawn and consolidate. d5 wants queen d8, I guess. Knight rook d8, so knight e5 now. Yeah, lines don't seem to be working out in my favor. Okay, I don't have any other alternatives though. I have to take. I don't have alternatives. I think I have to play rook takes. Rook f takes, I think. So rook f takes here, knight e5, knight e4. That's pawn, bishop, knight. Then we can take on d8. Unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Maybe I still have to do this though, and knight e5 some sort of bishop e8. Because otherwise I don't know where I'm supposed to put my knight. Yeah. Could also play... No, does that make any sense at all? Rook d1, king h2. Since a rook c... No, I mean, that doesn't make sense, does it? Well, my position looks so bad. Rook f d8, knight e5. Yeah, knight e4, knight c6 is not impossible. So, bishop e4, knight e4, knight e4, rook e4, rook d1, king h2. Still trying to get that to work, but I don't see how. Maybe just play rook e8 there at the end. What does he do after I play rook e8? f4? Maybe I play f6, yeah. He still has some things to, deal with. Maybe that's what I have to do already. I have to take here. And like just take bishop takes e4, yeah. And just like pray that there's nothing. Because, I mean, otherwise I'm dead, yeah. So I might as well just go for it. Whatever, right? Let's just do it. Plan is to give a check and go rook e8. That was the whole point. And I hope I'm not missing something very simple. So if I am, then I am. I guess. I don't know what else to say. I mean, if it works, then I'm just a genius, yeah? Yeah, I mean, this guy is pretty strong. I mean, I remember this guy because one of my friends actually played in a tournament with this guy. He lost to this guy, and well, my friend got an IM norm, and this guy got a Grandmaster norm. So I remember this guy's name. But okay, he needs to solve the challenges I posed to him. I think this was a better chance than like going for bishop e8 for sure, because bishop e8 just looks terrible. So I'm just gonna go for this and like hope it works. That was the whole point of it. Yeah, just go for it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, then so be it. I'm gonna lose anyway, so I might as well take the chance. And maybe there isn't anything here. Okay, he does that. Bishop g5. Okay. Which sort of signifies that, at least to me, that maybe he hasn't found anything. Bishop f5. What is his idea? I'm not sure. He's not. He wouldn't be able to play knight d5, so I'm not sure what his idea is. Ah, maybe he wants just b4. Sorry, g4. Not b4, of course. Bishop e6 and knight e4. Something along those lines. Okay, and if knight takes, then he's gonna have bishop takes d8. Okay, I'll still have some sort of knight g5 idea. So that the line doesn't end there. Maybe this is still quite playable for me. G4, bishop e6, knight e4. I can play knight takes e4. Oh, bishop d8. I was just realized knight d2. That's bishop g5. If no, but that still works for me, right? I have bishop takes e5, bishop takes d2, bishop takes b2. If rook d1, I have bishop c2. If I'm calculating correctly, it works. It's the gist of things. No, it's a long line. Okay, he just decides just to forgo this whole idea. If I play h6, what happens? Takes, knight b5. I mean, that doesn't do much, yeah? You just take on e5. So I'm going to do it. h6. If you're going to take, you take now. If not, go back, yeah? So I think now I'm absolutely fine, but I'm a bit low on time, so... Actually, what do I do? What do I do? Some of these pieces are still a bit annoying, like this knight on e5. I'm thinking to trade it off with some knight b7. Knight takes, rook takes, bishop takes, and then sort of put the bishop in c6. I don't see how he makes progress against that plan, so let's do it. It make more sense to take with the bishop. Not sure. Okay, it doesn't want to trade. Guess that makes sense. Bishop e6 is going to put the knight on d6. That's fair enough, I guess. He has a little bit of pressure. Maybe I'm just like fooling myself with all of this. Bishop e6, knight d6. How bad is that? Let's go bishop e6. Knight d6, I think I have b6. In knight b7, I mean, knight moves don't really do anything. So, just go b6. I can think of playing out on c5. Okay, knight c7 is his idea. I should be moving, actually. If I got knight e5, knight c7. No, why am I even allowing that? Let's just play bishop c4, yeah? I'm okay with a draw at this point. Bishop d4. You're gonna move. Spending too much time, right? It's gonna choose something and go with it. Because it's only 1 second increment, it's not a lot of time, yeah. It's possible and actually likely that if I'm slow, it actually gets increasingly likely that I get flat. Oh yeah. Right. Okay, at rook e7, yeah. Still king f8 or rook c7. That's annoying. Maybe I go rook d2 and try to find compensation there. b3 will be played. Knight d3, rook d1. That's not good. That is not good. Trying to find compensation, but I don't know. I misplayed this so badly. It's gonna be hard. Yeah, that's the thing about playing these players. Yeah, these very strong players. They always make things hard for you, even in positions where it doesn't seem like it's possible to do that. And they still, keep putting on the pressure just a little bit at a time. And no, it's getting very unpleasant for me. King f1. I'm trying to fix some weaknesses. Don't know whether it makes any sense. No, rook d2 is coming up. It appears that really the only thing I've fixed is, I fixed myself into a hole as well. Got to play like a bullet game, obviously. It's gonna be hard. It's hard enough to play bullet when you're not in trouble. You're in trouble, it's especially hard. You can play f4 even. No, that was probably not the right decision, was it? What is this? Actually. Oh, it's e5, yeah? That is regrettable. Very regrettable. I can play b6, yeah? I have nothing, right? Right. Yeah, nothing, of course. Very regrettable. I should not have lost that game, but I did, so. Well, I mean, I just slowly got outplayed from a position where he obviously had nothing. To be fair, he played this part pretty well. What was I supposed to do instead of rook d2? Rook 8, rook e7. Is it possible to, like, repeat there? No. Rook c2, right. Not an easy move to see. Not easy. Yeah, indeed. did it make more sense to like do something like this? I was thinking about doing something like this, but I'm not sure whether it makes more sense. You can take in v3, yeah? Maybe not. Maybe not. I feel like later on I got some chances in the end game. Like here if I had more time I would have chances, I think. King g6 was bad, of course. Yeah, if I had more time it would be fine, yeah. I didn't have to like screw things all up. Now I could do this, yeah. King e5 is a run this way, right? Something. Yeah, okay. And then this is a draw. Okay, but with 1 second, I mean, what can I say? It's too hard. It's too hard when you only have 1 second, that's the thing. King g1 is bad. Why? What? Is this serious? How is this? How is this a draw? I don't understand. Yeah, b6. And I can't move, is it? Or what? Wow. Okay. Yeah. Wow. This is a draw, eh? Incredible. Simply incredible. I guess if I run with my king, he'd take and go back, then you have g4 ideas. Yeah. That was a painful game, but we can still come back. I think usually a second and third place guys end up with like, I guess, yeah, something like 6 out of 7. It's a tie for 6 out of 7, so it's not the end of the world yet. We still have some hope for success. Obviously, things are not looking good at the moment, but we can hope. Okay, so yeah, I guess I'll take a. Yeah, this one is actually really interesting, but I think the pawn is going through. A2? Wait, A2 king d1. What is this? Is that like rook f4, A2 rook a4? I think I can take f4, right? A2 rook a4. Check king d2. Queen takes. I feel like we should be able to draw this, yeah? b4, yeah? Actually, maybe what can do better than draw this? No, I think black has to play rook b1. It's no question. Black has to play rook b1, right? Otherwise... No, rook b1 c7. Wait, what does black even do? Is black like lost here? It's crazy. This is just crazy, this. No move, yeah? It's too easy, you just push the pawns. King d3 or something. Too easy. Yeah, way too easy. You don't even like get the queen for it. You go king b5. Oh no, you gotta play b7. What? Why didn't he take c? Oh, and he couldn't take because then. Oh, that was nice. Okay, then the rook would be lost. That's the thing. The rook would be lost. Now b8. It's finished. Yeah. Wow. That was crazy. Okay, let's go back to the tournament. I think we should be, yeah, we should be having our next round very soon. Yeah, I had a bit of an unnecessary loss. Maybe more than a bit of an unnecessary loss. A very, very unnecessary loss. But, well, yeah, props to our opponent. He managed to create chances from dead drawn position. And, yeah. Alright. Well, back to the next game. Playing Dasa. I have no idea who Dasa is. F3, I guess. It's a pretty decent rapid line. At least according to my own experience, this is. Say e3. Knight c6 is a bit weird in conjunction with a lot of these lines, so yeah, I'm gonna play those d4 lines because those are the ones with the pawn on e3 are the ones that are always a little bit awkward. This knight on c6. Maybe we go d4 now because he is thinking of playing e5. That's why. So I'm just trying to say that his knight on c6 is very weird in conjunction with a lot of these setups. And I'm going for one of these, Collier systems where knight on c6 is it's a little bit misplaced. I realize I might want to play a3 first. Otherwise, I could play bishop e2. That could be another way to deal with these things. So now I don't have to worry about knight b4, and I don't have to worry about e5 ideas. So maybe this is the way to go. Bishop d6. Could be thinking about takes and e5. Maybe we can go for c4, but that will sort of... Usually it does neutralize all these dc, and if it does neutralize the e5 ideas. You have to take d takes e4 first if he's to play e5. But does it work? Not sure it does. e5, let's say I play d5. Not sure. Not sure how it works for him. Okay, he just gives up on that idea. I'm gonna castle. Now, it's gonna be a lot harder for him to play e5. You have to play rook e8 or something, I guess. Okay, b6 is strange. I guess he doesn't want to run into some sort of... Yeah, doesn't want to run into some sort of c5. But I wouldn't have been too scared about that if I was him. At least I don't think I would be. I don't think I should be. But okay, he's done this. Okay, now I've gotta try to find a plan. I feel like some plan connected with e4 should be pretty good. I think I'll play knight d2 and sort of try to play e4. So I'm a bit worried that every time I play knight c3, you could have like e5 ideas. So with the knight on d2, that is stopped as far as I can see. Well, e4 is not going to play e5, right? Wait, let's calculate this. Knight e5. I guess bishop takes e5. Ooh, that's a nice one. It's a nice touch. e4, e5, pawn takes, knight takes e5. I play bishop e2, queen e2, bishop e5. I don't think that's something that's too scary for him somehow. Something to be said for some move like queen a4, is there? Not sure. Let's do it. I want to force the knight back to e7, and then I want to try to get e4. That's the idea. And I'm hoping that if queen d7, I have like some sort of c5, bishop b5 idea. That's the whole point. It's like to try to force that knight to a worse square, which I think has to happen, because I don't see how he defends everything otherwise. That could be wrong, of course. Wait, c5 takes bishop b5? What does he do there? Not sure. Okay, let's do it. Knight d4 ideas don't work because I have queen takes d4. As far as I can see. Yeah, looks like he's in some trouble. Putting it mildly. Oh, no. No, I want to play bishop takes c6. Oh, I'm getting quite tired now. We are in round 5, right? So only gonna be 2 more rounds after this. But it isn't over yet. He hasn't resigned yet, so you know, we're almost treating it like he's resigned, but he hasn't yet. So we should still be careful. It's not over until it's over, as they say. Rook takes b2. No, I guess we drop back bishop c6, right? Our queen's not getting into any trouble, is it? No, it's not. Bishop c6. As far as I can see, this looks to me like a full rook. Am I counting this right? I mean, going to be one next move. And for that, I see approximately no compensation. Rook b4, I think I just take that, yeah. Bishop f4, but I think now I just play rook b1, right? Rook a b1. If bishop f3, if bishop f3, I rook b2, bishop d2, rook b2. Yeah, if rook go rook b1, right? Rook a b1. He doesn't have a single move, does he? Nope, he does not. Should I pre-move it properly? And it's finished. But the only chance that you would have of me not winning this is if I sort of mouth slip in one move. Which I really hope, is not gonna happen. Let's say I play queen takes a7. Rook takes e6. Queen a8 check. Well, if he plays knight e8, I have queen takes e6. If he moves his queen to f8, I have rook b8. Oh, queen e8, also rook b8. So I think I can take this guy. Yeah, let's finish it. Queen e8 check, finish. Queen e8, rook b8. Knight e8, queen takes c6. Gonna draw the arrow, but don't have to. I can just make it on the board. It's even better. Next move rook b8, yeah. He's not resigning yet, so okay. Still be a little bit careful. So, when your opponent hasn't resigned, it's always still possible to mess things up, even though I feel it's unlikely here, obviously, but yeah, still should be a bit careful. Let's try rook b8. I guess now the next sensible thing to do would be to sort of push the pawn. Since he's just completely tied down, I think that's the main advantage of being so much material up. Can just like tying it out completely. Don't we? We also have rook takes e6 as a possibility to just liquidate. You know what? Let's push the pawn. He's got no moves. Okay, he's thinking of g4. Maybe is it time to play rook takes e6? Maybe it's time for rook takes e6. So queen takes e6. I can play queen e6, bishop e6, rook e8, and then some move. Yeah, but then g4 comes. Yeah. Maybe what I should do is play g3. Force the exchange of this. No, not e4. Yeah. Still a bit nervous. I don't know why. But yeah, let's push and push and push this pawn. It's going to be hard for him to create anything, really. So little firepower. It's not gonna stop him from trying, is it? What's even his threat? Is it like Queen D2 or something? I can even play something like Queen C1 in response to that. Yeah, Queen D4, Queen E3. It's a bit too many queens, don't you think? There's also, I just realized the option of playing Queen A1, which may even be better. There's no other move after that, right? Yeah, there's no move for him. D5's killing. As usual, caution to the very end, yeah? Don't want to run into anything at the last moment. Push this pawn with check. King H7, I'm gonna play Queen B1. Trade the queen, of course. Oh, actually, I could mate. It's even better. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna trade the queen now. Oh, no, mate is better. Of course. No one can argue with that, can they? Okay, I mean, wow, Samir is crushing everyone. Okay. Well, that's good for our tie break, I guess. Like, I mean, oh, I just realized Sonnenberger doesn't count the games that you lose, right? It only counts the games where you sort of win or draw, which I think really sucks here, because like if you play one of the top guys, like they're obviously gonna score big, and obviously the chance of you losing to them is much higher than say losing to someone else. But what I'm not one to complain about. I'm not gonna complain too much about Lee Chess time breaks. I organize tournaments myself, and I I mean, yeah, people actually pay money to play these tournaments, so yeah, many people actually have lost money because of these dumb tie breaks, but there's nothing I can do. So I wouldn't complain. We have the worst tie breaks, no surprise. Two other guys just didn't show up at all to the games, and yeah. And then the one guy we lose to is like crushing everyone, but it's not gonna get counted. That's the issue. Gannicus is back. It's tiebreak. We're not gonna catch him in tiebreak points. Okay, there's still two more games. Yeah, anything can happen in these two more games. So my guess is that I'll probably have to win. I mean, I have to win both to even have a chance at getting somewhere. But next one I'm gonna get a difficult pairing. So yeah, with more difficult pairings, it's gonna be a bit harder. Okay, let's see if there are any games going on. Okay, this one is interesting. Harsha, as far as I was seeing just now, is under some serious pressure. Now it looks like he's turned things around completely in his opponent's time trouble. Oh, he still can't take. Wow, that's actually a smart move. Where's the knight going? Is it going to c1? I guess it is. Still knight takes d6 though. Then rook takes d6. Still very awkward for him, obviously. So just hanging on by a thread. Actually, maybe it was possible to play queen takes a3, actually. Just realized. Yeah. Yeah, I think Harsha's gonna win this. I think, given that there's still a lot of time left, I'm gonna take a break and I'll be back very soon for next round. All right, we are back, and we have 2100. Okay. E4, C5. But he has a lot of points, so. Okay, it's this line, yeah. Knight C3. Okay. It's not in time to play D4. Going bishop E2. Could play knight F6, I think. H3, okay. Knight E8, there's bishop E3. Okay, so I'll play D6 first. Bishop E3. So now we may be ready to play D4, yeah? Yeah, I don't know. Knight D7. I don't know. Hope you're not enjoying the analysis so far. Say a move and then say, don't know. It's true, I'm still not sure about this. Knight E8 D. Oh, yeah, takes. It's a bit strange. How do I continue there? So knight D7 if he just castles, what do I do? Maybe I can try this. Knight D7 if he castles, I'll go knight D4. Place D4 will take it. Oh, it goes queen D2. Okay. Okay. Uh, can play knight D4. I don't know what that does. Knight E5 you just take. Yeah, it's the thing. Don't know whether a move like F5 makes any sense. Maybe not. I'm spending already too much time. Spending so much time for what? I'm not sure what. I think knight D4, that could be interesting. I could take and like go for some sort of idea like this. It's a bit slow, I'm aware. But he's wasting some time as well. Maybe we'll play A6 first. Don't seem ready to take. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll take on F3 and play knight E5. Because I also don't want him to, you know... He's gonna play bishop E2, of course. Yeah. Oh, my plan was to play knight C6. Oh, I just realized his idea. He's gonna play H4. Wow, okay. Maybe that could be unpleasant. F5, H4. What do we do? What do we do, actually? If I play B5, he just goes H4. He has a very primitive idea. He literally just wants to play H4, H5. Very primitive, but I don't know. It could be effective. Still. B5, H4 takes rook B8. I think he'll see it and he'll take on G7. And then play H5. Feels unpleasant. Feels very unpleasant. Interesting. He doesn't go for the H4 idea. Maybe he didn't see it. I don't know. Now I'm actually kind of okay with my position. Can go B4, hitting his knight. He'll force some sort of knight. Oh, he'll play knight D5, I guess. E6 and sort of drop the knight back to E3, something like that. I'll play A5. I mean, I could also take on c4, but I don't see what that does. Let's go for this v4 and I'll push this. Yeah. Sort of feels like the right way to do things. Let's hit him with e6. But I just realized that knight g4 could be a bit unpleasant. So maybe I need to play about h5 then f4. Yeah? Knight c6, there's a knight g4 idea. So it makes sense to start with queen f6. No, I think there's just castles there, yeah? And then I'm a bit stuck. Then I'm a bit stuck. h5. It's not a move I want to play, but I might have to do this. Just because like knight g4, knight takes hg could be an annoying idea. I could be walking to some not very nice territory. Let's just put it that way. But knight on c6. It allows f4. That's the obvious drawback of doing this h5 thing. It's allowing him some serious ideas. Same time, I'm hoping it's not too serious. Okay, I'll play a5. I don't think it's ready for f4, f5 just yet, because I can take it twice. But he could have played d4, I just realized. Maybe that would have been strong enough. a4, maybe just d4, yeah? Maybe what I do is I start with queen f6. He's not in a position to play f5 as of yet. So I'm thinking of maybe I could come in on c3, but the idea is, of course, the main idea is to stop e5. Yeah. Because start with bishop f3. It does not. Okay, it's like allowing me a4, which is surprising. Rook b1. Yeah, let's take it. We're going on a2. Don't think I need an invitation for that. It's too tempting. Maybe you could have gone rook a1, actually. This feels extremely good for me. Extremely good. But how to continue? So many tempting options. Knight d4, and then takes, and could be some bishop h5 ideas. Could also just do this. This also looks very tempting, obviously. Maybe you can do rook c1 though. Okay, that's knight e3. Now I have options. I can play queen d2, forcing some sort of trade. If I play knight d4, it could have bishop h5. I can see that. Rook d2, queen e1. That also doesn't do very much. D2, queen d2. I'd also like to get some of my pieces here into play. Knight d4, bishop h5 is really annoying me. So maybe I'll go queen d2 just to force him to do something about that. He cannot take on h5 because e3 hangs. So he must exchange queens and then play something like bishop d1, I guess. No, bishop d1 I can take d3, so... what does he do? I'm not sure. Should probably go a bit faster. I have 2 minutes still, so it's no reason to panic just yet, but we did see what happened when we were a bit low on time just now, right? It gets a bit hard to move. So we don't want to reach that situation. That's why I think queen trade is what we need to do. Because, yeah, just makes things easier for us, especially since you're playing at almost 2 a.m. here. Don't want to be... Yeah, we don't want to be making things hard for ourselves. I don't know why he's like not trading. Yeah. What else could he be thinking about? Okay, he does trade now. Rook e1. Knight d4, bishop f1. That must be his idea. Okay, we'll do it knight d4. Now I guess we'd like to put the rook on a8. So, where should we go? Should we go to b7 or... I feel like we go to b7 so that we have Like f5 I guess at some point. Would be nice, I think. Would be nice to have that. Rook a1 I don't think it's ever an idea because of knight b3. And I don't see how he kicks our rook away. He could try something like rook d1. Maybe he has to. But then I can take, yeah, and then go rook a8. And the role of that rook is promptly taken up by the other rook, which is now threatening rook a3. I don't see how he stops that. It feels like he has too many weaknesses to defend. It feels like it's too much. That he really shouldn't be able to defend anything. Let's go in. Start to hit his weaknesses. No, I don't want to trade the rooks. Yeah, they say when you're when you're material up, you should trade pieces, but my rook is just so much better than your rook that I don't want to touch it. Maybe a bit of fancy play here, but I think it's entirely justified by some sort of tactics. But I'm not. I hope I'm not misplacing my knight, but I don't think I am. Can't play d4 because e4 hangs. I mean, that has to be winning, right? That endgame. I don't have any sets, right, by the way. Oh, wait, I do. I have a very nice one. Not a really very nice one, but a very effective one. There's nothing super nice about this. It's just a normal basic tactic, but... Okay, now the only thing we have to worry about is like not playing fast enough and getting flagged, so... Let's try our best to avoid that. By moving at I wouldn't say fast speed, but at a decent rate. Bishop d1, b2, of course, is the plan. And this is the other plan. Yeah. Trying to get stalemate here, but it's not gonna happen. Still has too many pawns for the stalemate ideas to even work. And now his king has too many squares is the issue. Let's push this pawn now. It's too many pawns, my friend. Too many pawns. He has two squares, by the way, so he's not. We're never running into stalemate. He always has these two squares. Push it. And finish it. No, it's fully finished. If a queen takes bishop f7. Simply nothing. Whoa, don't pre-move. Don't pre-move here. Too risky to pre-move. Now it finished. It's finished. Okay, so, I mean, it all comes down to the last round, yeah? It all comes down to the last game. This one is done. It's gonna wait it out. Come on. Don't wait it out. Seriously gonna wait this out, this guy. He's seriously gonna wait this one out. Wow. Okay. Yeah, just sit and wait. They'll just sit and wait. This is unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. By the way, I probably should. I'll use this time to let you know that I'm organizing a tournament this Saturday. Uh, yeah, there's gonna be a nice prize pool for that. Actually, it's quite a bit bigger than the prize pool for this tournament. So if you're interested to play, then go check it out. Yeah, link is in the description below. Yes, the tournament is in Malaysian ringgit, but well, you can, yeah, you can pay in, you can pay me using Wise, and yeah, I mean, yeah, price is all guaranteed, and right now there's a nice overlay, so I think it can be a great opportunity to make some bucks off me. Let's just say. I don't know why he's not resigning. This is funny. Let's reload. He's just like quit, yeah. It's like rage quit or something. Oh, he's from Indonesia. Okay. Tasik Malaya. Thought he could be like a Malaysian, but no, he's not. Yeah. What's his name, this guy? Well, at least I only have to wait 1 more minute. Teddy Rahman Hidayat. Yeah, don't do that, yeah. Don't do this, kids. Like, if you're gonna get mated, then let's just like resign, yeah. Don't. Now we can see if there are any more events left. I don't think there are. Well, let's see. There are. It's tournament on 12th June, but I don't really like Hyper Bullet, so I won't play. And then not on 14th of June because I have a tournament after that. Maybe I'll play the 2 minute arena. Should be interesting. I did like the 10 plus 0 is gonna be. It's gonna be long game, but I could play that as well. I mean, yeah. Anything except the 25 minute. 25 minutes crazy. Don't know who even plays these 25-minute games. Okay. Yeah. Check the chart, see if there's anything that any questions that you have for me. Still waiting. Oh wow, there are a lot of tactics. I'm surprised. Wow. A lot of comments. Okay. Yeah, I've got to basically win all my games exactly. Well, at least I only have to win one more. I can't win the tournament, obviously, and I probably wouldn't be. I'm not sure whether I can even make top three with like a win, because there are like so many guys ahead of me, and all it takes is like, yeah, a few of these guys to win, and I'm just dead. Yeah, because my tiebreak's the worst of them all. But okay, if we can finish with a win, that will help. That will help. The issue is that we have these guys with like tiebreaks that's so much better than mine, so it's gonna be hard. Also, some of these guys have been playing very well, so no surprise there. Okay, well, this is the decisive round, I guess. Yeah, last game. We'll get, I think, a tie for. Oh wow, now it's gonna be hard. These 5.5 guys. And your tie breaks are all definitely better than mine. I mean, I'm probably not gonna win this in any case. But I'll get a decent play, I guess. Be an interesting game. Got a 1900. Okay, can win this. That'd be nice. What do we do? D4. Okay, let's go D4. Where's this guy? What is rapid is 2500. Right, okay. So it's a fake 1900. Very much a fake one. Strong player, this guy. No messing about. V6. Okay. play this a3 line. It's a very old line, this. I think I was supposed to play like bishop f6 and then cd5, something like that. Something along those lines. Yeah, I was supposed to do that. Because cd gets knight d5 and it's nothing. But also, you also take cd as c5 and it's also nothing, yeah. So, I'm not sure what I should do. I'm actually not so sure what I should do. Well, what I shouldn't do is spend too much time, which I'm starting to do. So, yeah. Let's just do it. This is what I remember we were supposed to do. That's what I remember we were supposed to do, yeah. This. Why is he pausing? It's a very strange time to pause. Is this anything for white? Probably not. Yeah, definitely not after that move. Maybe I had to play b4 or something. I can't remember. Maybe b4 is what I had to do. Because this really doesn't feel like anything. It really doesn't. I mean, DC VC was a very nice sort of hanging pawn structure for him. So, decided not to do it just yet. But it feels nice for him. Maybe I think I had to play b4 before I played c5. Yeah, probably messed it up. Yeah. Okay, no advantage, nothing, but still playable, I think. I don't see why it wouldn't be playable. It's not gonna take. What does he do? Plays g6. Solid, very solid. It's exactly what I expect. I expect from play of his strength. By his strength, I mean like 2500 blitz, not because he's yeah, that is what he is. Yeah, it's 2500 blitz. Okay, okay, let's focus. Let's focus. Let's focus on actually getting some results here. Okay. I mean, e4 doesn't seem like a move that could ever work. He always says d takes, bishop takes, and like he'll take d4 at the end. I don't see how that could work in any universe. Oh, I'm gonna play rook c1, just like some normal move. I cannot spend any more time, otherwise I'm gonna be in time trouble later on. Interesting. Now he goes knight c6, so he's thinking of taking this pawn. What I could do is I could take and play knight a4. He's gonna play c4 for sure, and I'll drop the bishop back. This could either be good or just completely wildly optimistic. It's probably the latter, but I don't see any other. But can I play queen b3 actually? Queen b3, no, not a5. No. Doesn't look very good, does it? So queen. Yeah, okay. It was actually a nice idea because 95 queen d5 didn't work. 95 didn't work because. I mean, 96 didn't work because I went knight takes and bishop h7. That's why I played g6. So this is clever. This is quite clever, actually. Gonna go knight a4. It's probably just wildly optimistic and bad, but I gotta create some chances for myself, right? Yeah. Of course he plays c4, and now... No. I was hoping I would have some knight c3 at least to sort of come back, hit this pawn. But it looks more optimistic than anything. Yeah, I mean, the more I look at it, the more it just doesn't feel right, does it? Yeah, I mean, the whole idea feels dumb. The more I look at it. Play rook d1. Well, let's at least pretend that we have an idea for rook d1. Things are going wrong here, but wait, does he have like knight a5 or something? He plays knight e5. That's probably also very good. So if knight takes, he's thinking of like playing some sort of queen g5, but I don't see how that works actually. Maybe he's just like saying he's gonna lot pressure on my king's side, which is true. I cannot argue with that. Take it. You play knight c3. Queen g5 is f4, so not worry about that. Maybe you got some like queen h4. Play queen d6, yeah. Makes sense. f4, bishop g7. Let's do it. Let's just do it. Bishop g7. What do I do? I don't have knight e4 because he just moves his queen. And then I'll look pretty dumb. So let's play rook d1. Hit that pawn. Pretend like we know what they're doing. Queen b6 is a nice move. That is a very nice move. Well played, my friend. Well played. Okay, king h1. Very unhappy about this turn of events. Ay, ay, ay. What have I done? 95 bishop d5, queen d5. Maybe it just goes bishop b2, yeah? That is bad, 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 bad. Yeah, what can I say? My strategy has been a complete triumph for black. It's a prime example of how not to play against the King's Indian. So, I mean, the Queen's Indian. Yeah. He's just steamrolling at this point. Just steamrolling. His bishops are just so strong. It's unbearably strong. Unbearably strong, these bishops. I cannot do anything. I'm dead. You know what? Who gives a damn? Right, let's just do this. Yeah, do your worst. Although, to be fair, his worst is probably something pretty bad. Just do it. Just do it. Just like beat me and then I can go home. Wow. This is epic stuff. Epic stuff. I mean, I can still move the queen, right? Oh, yes, I can. And queen c6. Right. This is epic. It's honestly epic how good the way he's playing. It's epic, yeah. This wins in a million ways, doesn't it? A million ways to win this. So dead. I think the simplest is bishop e1, knight b8, rook e2, and I'm dead. Totally dead there. How did I lose this in like, oh, this is so fast. It's embarrassing. It's just embarrassing, this. Probably also works. It's rook e2, yeah. Disgusting. Disgusting. Minus 62, wow. Yeah, like I said, fake rating, this guy. Terrible event, just terrible. But the only consolation is that even if I had won, there's no way I'm gonna catch any of these guys with their superior tie breaks. It would have been an impossible task. Because the only thing I would get would be like my opponent's 5 points added to them. It would be like, what? That'd be like 11 plus 5, 16 and a half. And yeah, I mean, I guess I would tie for this with chess player. I would tie with chess player, but I would be in chess player shoes. But the issue is that there's some guys here who they're definitely gonna overtake. So yeah, I mean, fair play to Samir. He smashed everyone today and deserved to win. What else can I say? Well, when Harsha lost the last two, incredible. Okay, call it a day here. Just one of my worst. Just one of my, my less. I was. It's not one of my worst for sure, but one of my less memorable tournaments. Okay, cheers for now. See you this Saturday, man. Yeah, if you want to play a tournament, then you want to play a tournament this Saturday with good prizes. Yeah, Samir, if you want to come along, yeah, it's in the description below. So go check it out. All right. Thanks everyone for tuning in, and I'll